I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And together we are Go Figure Reviews. And for today, we have a triple doozy. We're going to review the Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home figures. Just the three Spider-Men. There are three other figures, but we didn't pick those up. We got these three because, man, they are expensive. And, it's better to get the trio that were in that movie. And, we've got the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Toby Maguire. We have got the Amazing Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I like that his card has the title of the worst movie in his franchise instead of the...
Yeah, it should be the movie that he's like, I don't know, good in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird instead of it is an awful
It's like, you remember this movie?
Gosh. No one
remember how bad it was?
Yeah. Ugh. Forget Amazing Spider-Man 2. He is quite possibly the worst Spider. We will get into that later. Mm. And of course, in the center, we have just Spider-Man. He is the No Way Home Spider-Man final suit version. This is the version that flew away at the end after making his own costume. The world forgot that he was Peter Parker, and he decided to make a new suit.
They one more date him.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hopefully we'll see a good movie soon from either Marvel Studios or Sony, because they own the rights for this to even happen. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, other than the fact that these are expensive and the fact that they made a 3-pack Spider-Man set prior to these that did not come with the unmasked heads, which they charged $100 for. And a lot of people were mad that they did not come with the unmasked head, and then they released these figures with the unmasked heads for $30 a pop. So Hasbro, you gotta do better, man. We're just looking at these packaging. I'm just gonna look at one. On the back, it shows the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man information, of course, and the barcode, which I'm going to hit that up too. You know, the fact that they have barcodes. You can find these. They started popping up at Walmarts, but hopefully we'll be able to see them in other places soon. We're just gonna open them. We're gonna see what's gonna go on inside because they look good.
Yeah, they do.
And I really wanted all three of these figures, even this one, even this one. I mean, it's not bad, but we'll open them and have a fair judgment. All right, and here we have the first Spider-Man, the first, and I thought at one time the best, Toby Maguire, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And this is one we were introduced to in 2002. He is, looks pretty good. I mean, I like the way the costume is. It looks just like
the silver webs, of course.
Yeah, he's got silver webs and he's got that face, that head sculpt that everyone covets. Like, it looks really good. They've gotten a lot better with the technology of what they're doing, and to show it off, you don't see those little dots anymore. Mm-hmm. They don't have a crazy little line work that they used to have on the figures, but everything on him is pretty detailed. I mean, I like it a lot. Now he comes with a wall-crawling hand, which he needs 2 of these.
Yeah, I mean,
he only comes with this one. I don't know why they gave him he's got one fisted hand. And it's fine. It's all right.
No, it's not all right.
No, it's actually not. But going over articulation, he can look up really good. Pretty decent. And his neck joint is fairly decent so he can move that neck joint around a little bit. He's got this torso articulation, which he can turn fairly decent.
I think the midsection and articulation on these things is top notch.
Yeah. And he bends back very, very far. So you can get him in a nice pose as it goes forward pretty good. He's got that swivel, but there's no swivel at the bottom here. He's got the butterfly joints, which they could be looser. I could probably put some heat to them and make them work a little better. That's all right. Good bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. And he's, like I said, his articulation is pretty decent in his arms. He's got the thigh cut, double jointed knees, and they're pinless. Thank goodness there are no pins on the sides. Going down, he doesn't have a boot cut, which is weird. But he does have the good ankle pivot, and toe articulation goes down, but no toe articulation in the front for crouching poses, but that's okay. Although he would probably need those.
Yeah. Like if anybody's going to have that toe joint, you'd think it'd be a Spider-Man figure.
Yeah. Of course, he comes with 2 hands. I'll show those off the flipping hands. Go web. Go web. I'll see if I can get them up so we can focus. Yeah. They look pretty good. And then, of course, his Spider-Man mask head, which is not bad. I like it. Looks just like the one from the movie. And, of course, I'll show it real quick. Just pop the head on there. And boom. And of course, I think this might be the same figure that came in the 3-pack. And it was just that masked head. So, now we have a sculpted Toby Maguire head.
Toby Maguire? Why are you dressed like Spider-Man?
But yeah, all in all, I mean, I like this figure. It's not too bad. And I'm pretty sure you can get him into a lot of Spider-Man poses, but he's not as articulated, probably. As we go along, we'll see more articulation in these figures. All right, and here we have Toby Maguire with some other Toby-esque figures. This is the Toy Biz, I guess it was like a quick change Spider-Man. He was wearing his wrestling outfit when he fought Bonesaw. And it's elastic. You can take the mask off.
Yeah, the mask is kind of cool.
Yeah, you can take off the shirt and the tights, and he has a Spider-Man suit under it with different arms. I lost the arms and I lost the mask that came with it, but I'm not going to really use it for that because I have this Spider-Man. This is also from Toy Biz. This came with a stand like an eagle's perch, and you could stick them on it.
The movie poster.
Yeah, this is the movie pose. It's pretty cool. I still have it. I just use it for my other favorite Spider-Man. As we'll go on, we'll talk about that. And then over here we have, I believe this is the Spider-Man 2 version, where he's shinier. And he has more. This one has more articulation than that one, but he's loose and his arm came out, so he's okay. But I still kind of prefer that Spider-Man over there. And then of course we got Peter B. Parker.
I call him Loser Peter.
Yeah, but he's technically the Toby Maguire Spider-Man.
Well, no, because Toby Maguire Spider-Man is the one who died in Spider-Verse, right?
No, he didn't. He's not the one that died.
Oh, what was
No, that was the blonde-haired Spider-Man. That was a completely different world. That's where Miles took over. Spoiler alert, Spider-Man dies in that a lot. But it's okay. Things happen.
There's always another Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Peter B. Parker is supposed to be like the 2002 Spider-Man. Like what happened after he became famous, and then he hurt his back, and then all that story where he like lost Mary Jane and all that stuff. So he was that sad sack kind of guy, but he was technically, they were trying to make Tobey Maguire that Spider-Man. That's what happened to him after the first 2 movies, or the first 3 movies, I guess. But yeah, they all look good. They're all a good height. I would have just kept this one, but I really needed a Tobey Maguire head. I like the updates that they did with this suit. He looks awesome. And I like these figures together because you can finally make like a 2002 kind of like diorama with these.
You could have the Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely doing that anyway.
And here we have everybody's favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Garfield! The most lasagna-loving of Spider-Mans. But yeah, he looks pretty good too. I mean, like looks like he just swung off of the mega success hit movie, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, he does.
The
It was
masterpiece that everybody knows is one of the greatest movies of all time, of course.
Yeah, it was a blockbuster.
I'm kidding. Of course, that movie was not very good. But the figure's pretty cool. Like, he's got a good face. Looks very...
Yeah, they even got his hair. He's got like that douchey hair.
Yep.
Yeah. It's something
So I wake up like this, dude.
Yeah. We know, dude.
But yeah, like articulation-wise, he's pretty much very similar to Toby. He's got those nice...
I like the texturing of the suit.
Yeah, he's got that
yeah,
like basketball-looking texturing like they did in the movie that everybody complained about because you know how it is with Spider-Man movies. But yeah, he's got the good legs. I do wish they would give him the toe joints though for these guys because Spider-Man kind of needs that.
Yeah, he does for the wall crawling.
Yeah, but other than that, looks pretty nice. I like he's got the kind of darker red and blue because he's so dark, man.
He's the harshest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he comes with very little in the way of extras. He comes, of course, with his mask head. And he comes with 2 hands. A fisto for punching. And a grabbing hand for trying to save Gwen Stacy from death. Will he succeed? Watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2 to find out. But yeah, not bad. But, you know, it is a little bit disappointing on the extras department. And here we have Garfield with another Garfield and Venom from the movie Venom. Another like masterpiece of a film.
It is. That's why they're all together.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
Yeah, it's like 2 worlds that were just meant to collide.
Yeah. Into a wall.
Yeah. Hopefully into each other so fast that they completely destroy each other. Yeah. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good next to these guys.
Yeah, I like the height with the Venom, of course. I mean, this is the Venom more than likely that Garfield will deal with if they ever make a Venom versus Spider-Man movie.
He'll just mail him to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Garfield jokes.
All right, here we have the Tom Holland Spider-Man. He doesn't come with a moniker. He's just Spider-Man. There's Amazing and there's Friendly Neighborhood.
He's adjectiveless Spider-Man.
Yeah. But this is the final suit Spider-Man. I guess we can call him that. Mm-hmm. This is the suit he flies off in, like we said before, in the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the new design. We don't really get a big glimpse of it, but now we do in toy form. Yeah. It looks pretty good to me.
It looks like a Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looks like he's Spider-Man. Yeah. It's not too bad. I like the spider in the middle there.
Yeah, the little black spider.
Looks pretty good. I like the line work. It's very big, like comic book version of Spider-Man.
It's more like the comic book version of the suit than especially like the 90s version.
Very nice. I like it. He's even got the little spider in the back. It's similar to like Garfield's spider. Garfield. But yeah, he looks great. I mean, I don't know. He's got the pinless joints, of course. Mm-hmm. And these boots, these upwardly pointed boots. I like that. It's got like a, I don't know, like a superhero quality to them.
Imagine that.
But yeah, going over his
Go figure.
You said the name again. But looking at the figure itself, you can look up about that much, look down about that much. It's not too bad. I probably could get a dryer or get a heating element and get that to move a little more. But it's not too bad. I mean, same torso articulation. Mm-hmm. His torso also goes up and back that far. forward that far. Not too bad.
Mm.
And he's got this bottom hinge joint on his legs. All of them have the bottom hinge, so you can do.
Oh, we didn't
more
see if they could
poses.
Jean Claude though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can Jean Claude pretty decent. This is his Jean Claude. He can't go too far. Trying to do the Glen Webb as well, but he's not. Yeah, it's there, but it's not there.
Mm.
But the hinge joint can help with it. It's too much to move around right now. You need a hairdryer.
Mm.
But moving them back around, good bicep swivel again. Double jointed elbows. Pretty good. They're also pinless. So far, all three are pretty much pinless joints. And he's also got the toe articulated. Well, he has no toe articulation, but the rocker's decent. And he's got the peg hole at the bottom of the feet. But he's pretty good. He's got some. He's got more accessories than the other two figures because he has two sets of hands, and we've got the splayed out kind of wall crawling hands.
You know, one disappointing thing about these Spider-Mans is not a single one of them comes with like a web.
Not a web, nothing, no accessories,
and not even like hands. Web blast or anything.
Nothing. And flipping hands, of course.
Which would be nice to have a web effect for.
Yeah. I like the
I guess we don't deserve that, though.
No. We don't. Especially for $30 for a figure. Yeah, but then we got the head here.
It's a nice head.
And it's fairly decent. Yeah, I like it. His eyes don't blink anymore. Mm-hmm. That was the cool part about, I guess, the Tony Stark version of this figure. I guess they were getting him away from Tony Stark Jr. and being his own man.
Yeah.
So this is
his own Spider-Man.
His own Spider-Man. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not a terrible figure. I like all these Spider-Man figures. What am I talking about? So far, so good. Okay, and here we have, I guess, the evolution of Peter Parker. And there's a lot of Parker figures. Tom Holland's Peter Parker is probably my favorite all-time Spider-Man. And I have a lot of his figures. And it starts with, I guess, the second version of this Spider-Man Homecoming outfit. And also his school jacket. I've got the headset somewhere for this figure. But it has more details of the tech suit in his legs on this one as opposed to this one. There are a lot of little differences, but it's all good.
It's like him wearing the jacket kind of defeats the purpose of the secret identity, there, doesn't it? Like somebody sees Spider-Man.
He goes to that school.
Like he goes to that school.
We'll find out. So yeah, but it is a gifted school, so it would make sense that he would come from there.
Yeah.
But then we got the 2-pack with Ned Leeds, Peter Parker. He's got the same head, pretty much, from this figure to this one. Of course, this is the smiling one, just to show the differences. But it's pretty much the same head that comes from this set. And it also comes with the Iron Spider here, and Night Monkey from Far From Home. So you've got a lot of Peter Parkers here.
Yeah.
It's a Spider-Man party. All right, and here we have the final suit Spider-Man with its contenders. Now, these are all different articulated Spider-Man figures. What is the definitive body mold? What is the definitive, articulation-ish thing that will happen with these figures? So we've already gone over the Tom Holland Spider-Man as far as articulation. But of course we have the contenders. This is the first Toy Biz Spider-Man. This is the kind of the McFarlane Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like the McFarlane based on.
He looks really good still. He came with those the other two with like Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, there's like a black costume Spider-Man and I think a Ditko. I don't know if it was a Ditko. It was some other artist rendition of Spider-Man.
Yeah, but this is definitely the McFarlane version.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. And of course, behind him, we've got the Pizza Spidey. This is the first Hasbro Spider-Man that we got. This used to be the standard, the skinny body, and basically how he looks that way. But then, of course, we got the retro card upgrade. This is the retro card Spider-Man. This is from forgot which series this was from. I think they were trying to do the animated series with this, sort of, but it's comic book Spider-Man. And we've got the Ditko eyes on his head. He has decent articulation. I think he might be one of the best. There's also the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. He's got the bigger spider on the front of him. He's more like 90s Spider-Man. He's got, his articulation is kind of similar to these two, but it's a little better in a lot of different ways. A lot of people debate this. And this, of course, is the Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man. Everybody thought that this was going to be the one. Now, I assumed that these two would be the same, but they're not. It's different kind of sculpting, and the way the abs look on this one compared to this one. It's rounder, of course, but I thought it would be the same figure in some ways, but it's not. So, and it looks great. I mean, I love the composition of it, but I don't know as far as getting him into the poses I want to get him into. But then, of course, this is my favorite articulated Spider-Man. This is the Superior Spider-Man. I talk about it often. It's in my first video. This is for me my favorite Spider-Man. Just his movement. I'm not going to show all that right now. That's just too much work. And the one beside him is almost my definitive Spider-Man. If I had a Spider-Man, this is the snapshot Spider-Man. He was before Legends and everything. He's a pretty cool figure. He's my centerpiece figure when I have my things up. He's got the individual fingers and the hinges. He's awesome. He's absolutely fantastic. I never have a chance to show him off, but I really love this Spider-Man. This is 80s Spider-Man. The way he looks, the coloring, his eyes, that doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that's my Spider-Man. So I always put him up. I mean, I love his sculpting. I just want to show him off. I mean, I love him. He's so cool. And I use the perch from the movie Spider-Man for him to hang from. I love that Spider-Man. Anyway, going off on Spider-Man. But you guys tell us in the comments which Spider-Man you think should be like the definitive Spider-Man. Like, we need to figure this out. Because this is a debate I really want to have in general. Which one would you prefer? From Pizza Spidey to even the McFarlane? I mean, Renew Your Vows. Tell us in the comments what you think. And we'll maybe put a poll somewhere and see which one you think is the best.
And here we have pretty much all the figures you need from this set, I think. You got your Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Toby, all together in the same place. And like the main thing about these guys, they do all have like good bodies, like very articulate and everything. But like, I think it's the heads that really sell a lot of these figures.
You're only buying these for the heads.
Yeah, like the likenesses, like they're good heads.
Yeah.
I think like they do a really good job, especially with Dafoe. Like they got everything, even to the little gap in his teeth, down. And it's like if nothing else, like this set, like if you just wanted a good head for a different Spider-Man, I mean, these would be good ones to have. But I don't know if I'd want to buy a $30 figure just to get a decent head. But also, like I said, the bodies are good. So if you wanted like if I was a collector of Spider-Man, I definitely want to get all three of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, they're awesome. Yeah. There's so many little things about them that they have their own quirks. They're their own body. You think they just make three the same bodies for all of them in some form or fashion. They got the detail right. That's crazy. So, I mean, I really appreciate these figures and how they're made and the intricacies of them. Yeah. They look amazing, man.
They sure do.
Okay, so all in all, I like these figures a lot. I really do. There's just something about them. Like, I'm glad I didn't purchase the 3-pack before because they didn't come with the sculpted head. That was the main reason why I didn't get these figures. And now that they've come out in like an actual wave, I like them. I like them a lot. So, I mean, of course, we give figure points out here. And Brooks, of course, I'm going to ask you, how many figure points would you give? You know what? We're going to do it this way. Tell me what you think about all three individually. What would you give them?
Well, like all three of them, I'd give about essentially the same score, really.
Okay.
Like, they all look good, but they all have the same shortcomings, pretty much to me. And the main shortcomings, as usual with these figures, is they don't come with enough stuff, and they're overpriced.
Yep.
Like, they're very nice. I like them. Like, and I'd love to give them a perfect score, but they charge too much for them, and they don't throw in enough stuff. There's no webs
Nothing.
in any of these guys.
Yeah.
Most of them come with like an extra head, a mask head, like bare minimum, and like a pair of hands. Like, what? Nah. Like as nice as they are, I just can't give them a perfect score. So I'll give them all 4s across the board.
4s across the board. Wow. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, they're good, but like, not perfect.
Yeah, you know what? I tend to agree. Yeah, it's knocked down a lot of pegs, actually. But I'm going to give it like a 3.5 for the wave. And it's only because you pay so much for the heads. Mm-hmm. The fact that you have these sculpts, they look fantastic. But you should have done this at the beginning when you had the set come out, plus accessories. That would make it $100. These together, with just buying the heads and the different bodies, which they are different sculpts. I will give you that. They're intricate. They're beautiful. They represent each movie very well. But still, it's just that price point for some scanned heads, basically. So we paid for a bunch of heads. Yeah, 3.5 for me. I love them though. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting them in the collection. Oh, yeah. I don't think they're gonna make these again, and they might have to. I don't know, but Hasbro, I need for y'all to do better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's so close.
Yeah, you got it. You got all the stuff right. It's just that price point and the lack of accessories. That's what kills it for you guys. So yeah, tell us in the comments, guys, what you think. And we're at like 324 subscribers right now. So thank you for the burst. We really appreciate making these videos. Hopefully you like watching them. Like, share, subscribe, and of course, get out there and go figure.